What up, what up, what up, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Cryptoprince, aka C Prince, and on this channel I will show you how to gain and retain wealth in crypto. So in today's video we're going to talk about Dogecoin, we're going to talk about Ocean Protocol, and we're also going to talk about crypto-based social media network, right? But before we get into those topics, remember Nisi's Sweetness, you're the winner of the previous giveaway, so please send over your ETH address. I'll get that Ethereum, and then I'll get that Ethereum sent over to you. So guys, make sure you like, subscribe and share, and also click the notification bell, because if you don't click it you won't know that you won. You won't be notified that you won the prize, right? The ETH giveaway. So make sure you click on the notification bell to be notified each time I post a video, so you can check if you win that, if you're a winner of that ETH. So before we get into the main news, we look at the price action of the day. We see Bitcoin at 36,800, and that's up 14%. We see Ethereum at 1,386, and that's up 2.9%. We see Polkadot at 17 cent. We see Polkadot at $17, and that's down 0.74%. We see XRP at 0.28 cents, and that's up 7%. We see Cardano at 35 cents, and that's up 3%. We see Chainlink at $23, and that's down 3%. We see Litecoin at $140, and that's up 7%. Bitcoin Cash at $418, and that's up 6%. And for Dogecoin, we see 5 cents, and that's up 173. That's up 184 percent on the daily. So let's get into the news. So when you go on CoinMarketCap, you'll see this zero token. There's a token at number 0, and it's Wall Street Bets, right? So if we don't know the history of Wall Street Bet, they're basically a subreddit, right? Subreddit community where they come together and basically they're buying the stocks that the big investment companies, the big institutional companies are shorting. There's lots of companies that's shorting different kinds of stocks, right? We heard about the GameStop stock that was shorted for years, and then basically these guys start buying up, and that reversed the projection of that stock. Now that stock is in, as what we can see, this stock is up 134 percent in the last 24 hours. So yeah, this is the history of the Wall Street bets. It looks like they're gonna come up with a coin or something while they're on CoinMarketCap, but yeah, there so far this community, this subreddit community is going good so far. So congrats to them. Congrats to anyone involved with this community. So on to Dogecoin. So this is what I'm seeing for Dogecoin. So this is Dogecoin chart against USD and the US dollar. And so right now I'm seeing a downward trend in terms of after it made an all-time high. Dogecoin made an all-time high of 8 cents, and then it came back down to retest these levels at 3 cents, right? So now it's kind of consolidating, and we're waiting to see how it breaks out from this formation, this triangle formation. Yeah, hopefully it goes down, right? Many people ask, what are you talking about? Why would you want it to go down? But to be honest, I need to get in. I need to get in, right? And Dogecoin right now looks, it looks, each time, this is what I was watching for Dogecoin, right? Each time it goes to an all-time high, it drops about 50%. This time it dropped 60%, and now we're still seeing it consolidating, right? Yeah, so I was checking this chart to see what was the previous rise, and this was the previous rise. So in January, we see that it went up, right? January of this year it went up, and then it came back down. It made a 49% retracement, right? And then it started going sideways before it went up again. So each time I've been tracing back, going way back in the past, right? Each time it goes up. This time it went up by about 60%. So each time it goes up, it never comes back to the level that it was before. So it went up by 60%, and then it dropped down 50%. So each time it goes up, so within here you would have earned 10% gain on your money. Worst case scenario, 10% gains, right? So, and then it just consolidate until it goes up again. So this time it went up 87%, almost 90%, and then we see it fell down and fell about 60%, right? So you would have made about 80 between, so you'd have made between 20 to 30% profit from this move, right? So we could see come down all the way down here to these levels, but I don't believe that's ever going to come back to the level it was. So I just want to see. I missed this one, this retest right here. I missed this one when it retests on the 3 cent mark. I missed that one. I missed the opportunity. Believe that was early my time. That was in the early mornings, 8 o'clock my time in the morning. So I missed that one, and now it's here. So hopefully it comes back down to retest these levels or break these levels. Then I'll jump in. Worst case scenario, it breaks. Worst case scenario, it breaks this resistant line and start going up, and then I will still be waiting for a potential retest to get in. I won't be going in once it's going up. I will look for a retracement to get in. So that's what I'm seeing for Dogecoin. For me, it's a very good investment right now because it's one of the biggest. It's the biggest meme coin out there, right? And we see lots of TikTok users. TikTok is basically the new trend right now, and lots of TikTok users are talking about Dogecoin. Lots of social media people are talking about Dogecoin. Not necessarily, he hasn't really got, compared to the big cryptos in the space. Dogecoin hasn't got a good use case. It hasn't got good technology. It's just a very good meme coin, and we see that in the past meme coins can bring significant returns, right? So that's the only reason why I'm watching Dogecoin at the moment, not because of the technology, simple fact that meme coins will do good in this bull run. So that's why I want to get into Dogecoin. So other news, we see Ocean Protocol partners with OpenDAO to form a new stablecoin. Ocean is used to stake on data to govern Ocean Protocol's community funding and to buy and sell data. The smart contracts for Ocean functionalities are also deployed on Ethereum mainnet and to further networks over time. Ocean Protocol primarily goal is kickstarting a new data economy that reaches every single person, company and device, giving power back to data owners and enabling people to capture value from data to better our world. The creation of Synthetics Ocean Zero gives people full control of their assets while extending the potential use case of the Ocean token. We applaud OpenDAO for initiating this and using the innovative technology deployed by UMA protocol. OpenDAO Open serves as bridge for real-world assets to cross over into the growing DeFi infrastructure. The goal is to bring more value into the space by providing exposure to real estate, stocks, and more, all in uniquely permissionless and seamless manner. Currently, the protocol is deploying a suite of flagship stablecoins, DOGECOIN or DOGECOIN and DSDO are in deployment or in development, and in early 2021 will release a new stablecoin backed by the world around you, starting with the Bitcoin and Ethereum collateral, but steadily moving to include more off-chain assets and on-chain assets as 2021 progress. If you're an Ocean holder and you're long on the project but want to free up some capital for further investments, double down on Ocean, or diversify your investments, the Ocean Zero stablecoin was created with you in mind. Ocean Zero minters will be able to quickly convert to USDC for deployment elsewhere, or will be able to add their newly minted stablecoins to the soon to come Ocean/USD pool and receive Open token and Ocean token rewards. And it's been audited already, right? So this is a bullish news for the Ocean protocol, right? Ocean protocol is going to DeFi. If we understand what Ocean is, Ocean protocol is basically a project that allows you to take control of your data. So imagine having your data on Facebook, imagine having your data on WhatsApp, on Instagram, or on any media network, right? Anywhere that your information could get access, even by hospitals, right? If the hospital gets hacked and for whatever reason, then your data is at risk because it's a centralized database. Hospitals keep centralized database. Every company has a centralized database. So if you sign up to any, sometimes you'll be getting spam calls, right? How did they get your number? Because someone has your data and perhaps they sold your data for profits, because you can sell data. So this is what Ocean is trying to do. Ocean is trying to make it our data for us, so we be able to sell our data if we want. Yeah, so Ocean, it says that Ocean make it available for you to buy and sell data, right? So so it's not up to a centralized company. It's not up to Facebook or Mark Zuckerberg to say that, okay, I'm going to sell this person data, I'm going to keep this person data, or what I'm going to do with this person. It's not up to a centralized authority. It's not up to one person. It's not up to the millionaires or the billionaires to decide what happens to your data. Ocean Protocol is trying to put the data in our hands, right? So it's trying to build an economy of data. That's a bullish use case because this is the only company project in the space, crypto space, that's actually focusing on data right now. So, and data is going to be a big thing in the future. Just like what we saw with Donald Trump when Facebook basically banned Donald Trump. We see all the time YouTube banning different users. So all the time we see people's data being sold. We're seeing all these things. So, and we're not earning, we're not profiting from our data's being sold. We see our data's being sold onto other companies. We're not earning any profits from that. However, with Ocean Protocol, if we want to sell our data, we'll be able to earn. It says that we can buy and sell data in this economy that Ocean is trying to build. There's so many benefits that will be introduced in the future just because of this Ocean Protocol that allow us to access our data and allow us to trade our data, buy and sell it, right? This is a very bullish use case for the space. It's a very bullish use case. So the use case right now for Ocean Protocol, the world will be very appreciative right now if it can become mainstream. So yes, this is what I'm seeing. So it says that their primary aim is to reach every single person, right? Because every single person has a data. Once you have a laptop, once you have a computer, once you have an ID, right? Once you're born, as soon as you're born, you've got data right on you. Your birth certificate has data. Your passport has data. Your driver's license has your data. So, and ever since a person is born, as soon as a person is born, data has been kept on them, data has been stored on them, right? So with this now, you have your data. It says that giving power back to the data owners and enable people to capture value from the data to better our world. So you can do whatever you want with your personal data. Your data won't be given to people. It would be in the palm of your hand. So you decide what you want. If you want to earn some money, you can earn some money. And also with the token holders, right? For Ocean Protocol token holders, the Ocean O is like a synthetic assets, right? So you will use your Ocean coin as collateral to receive Ocean O tokens, right? And then you can buy whatever crypto you want. You can withdraw it into fiat. You can do whatever you want with it, because they're making it available so you can get access to the value of your assets while still holding the token, the Ocean token. So that's very good for token holders, because you can still take out equity of the coin and still have it, the coin itself, right? So that's very good use case, as well as it's a very good world use case right now. And I'm telling you that the way the world is going right now, we need something like Ocean in the mainstream right now as we speak. So the next news, and this teams up hand in hand with the previous Ocean article, right? So it says that crypto-based decentralized social network are coming. So this one is RevPop. Just like what I've been saying before, in the past month or so, Facebook have banned Donald Trump, right? And this might seem like a small thing, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a big thing. So the article goes on to say social media companies and a handful of people who run them have real power over which voices get amplified and which ones get relegated to the margin. So just like what we were saying over in the Ocean Protocol, how they're trying to manage data. Now, if we're managing our own data, it will be a thing where if I don't like Facebook, I can just stop using Facebook and just take all of my data from Facebook and then just go to another platform. Now, if you try to do that, you can't do that right now. Once you sign up with Facebook, your data will always be with Facebook. You can't even delete your profile. I've tried deleting my profile a few times and then it's still there. So you can't even delete your data from that platform. So Facebook will always have that data. If you go to another company, it's the same thing. So what decentralization is trying to do is to put, just like with Ocean Protocol, decentralized company, they're trying to put your data in your hands, so no one has your data, right? You don't need to worry about anyone stealing the data, anyone trying to commit fraud just because they have your data. Because if someone has your data, if they have your phone number, if they have your email address, if they have some form of data of you, they potentially can scam. There's a potential for scamming, right? So this is a very bullish case. It comes down to say that your computer science professor David Gelernter, who serves as chief visionary officer of an upstart blockchain company called REVOLUTIONPOPULI, said people have a message for a social media tycoon: butt out, right? Butt out. RevPop today launched its test network, a blockchain aimed at providing fertile soil for competing social networks that protect data. So we see RevPop is trying to protect data, right? This is a social media platform, so it's just like it will be something like Twitter, something like Facebook, something like WhatsApp, but it's protecting your data. However, we see Ocean Protocol. It doesn't protect your data. What it does, it gives you it puts your data in your hands, right? So you decide what you want to do with your data. You can sell your data, you can lease your data, you can rent your data. Man, the way I'm seeing the decentralized world is going, because it's DeFi, right? You can borrow, you can lend, right? So you can potentially, this is what I believe Ocean is trying to do potentially. So if there's a survey or a poll, right, I can potentially sell my data just to cover that poll. So that company won't have my data for future reference or for future polls or for future statistics. It will just only be for this poll. If I'm gonna lease it, or if I'm gonna rent it, or whatever I'm gonna do, I'll just sell it just for this one, just for this poll. I could do that. And then if you want to use my data for another poll, then you have to pay more money. So this is what Ocean Protocol was saying, that it puts back data into people's hands. Like you can buy and sell, right? You can stake. It puts it back into your hands, the data. But with RevPop, it's trying to basically protect your data while still allowing you to access the same functionalities of a normal social media platform. Developers can use Matic Network to create an entire ecosystem of competing social networks atop the RevPop blockchain. If one disappoints, users can port their data to another. The RevPop token will serve as a utility token for the platform. So just like what I was saying before, if I'm using Facebook and I said that, nah man, I don't like Facebook anymore, I want to use something, I can just transfer over my Facebook data to another app and just start using it just like that again. I don't need to create a new profile. I just transfer all that data and then that profile is already created, right? And then the platform that I took my data from don't have access to my data anymore, so they won't be able to use it for whatever reason they will use it for, right? People's personal data belongs to two guys, or one guy, he told Decrypt in the phone interview. It belongs to Facebook and Mr. Facebook, or Twitter and Mr. Twitter, right? So it belongs to the owners of the platform. People's data belongs to these owners, right? And it goes on to say, the idea that we should be stuck with Facebook approach on the one hand and Twitter approach on the other hand, and a few other things around the fringes, is just absurd. RevPop CEO Rob Rosenthal, a Goldman Sachs veteran with a background in securities, and that's another thing as well. That's a very good thing if someone is onboarding that has a background or experience in securities, because we see companies like XRP is being sued right now by the SEC because of securities, because they'll be classed as securities. Now, if there's someone with a background, Goldman Sachs, it says that Goldman Sachs veteran with a background in security, that's two bullish titles right there. Goldman Sachs veteran, that's one, and someone that has background in securities, that's two. So then they can better advise the project, better lead the project, whether to go down the security route or whether to not go down the security. However they decide to go, that person with that background knows how to handle that, right? So potentially there is no risk in terms of the SEC, potentially, just by this person having the background in securities, right? You will know how to sidestep all the protocols regarding securities. So Goldman Sachs veteran with a background in securities believe the only way out of this situation is by leveraging the free market and expanding users' choice, so that people don't have to leave their data or voices in the hands of a few tech billionaires. We believe that this solution will basically be the beginning of the end of that, and allow hundreds of thousands of data-centered apps, especially social nets, where users can use any one of them at any time, and if they don't like it, they chip it, and all their data will be portable to another one or another device. So this is a recent tweet they made, January 20th. They said owning and controlling your data is the new civil liberty, right? Owning and controlling your data is the new civil liberty. Speaking of a recent run of GameStop stocks spurred by everyday Reddit investors, Rosenthal said, there are people who are craving self-empowerment in all aspects of life. They don't want to be told what stocks to buy, what information to read, and what groups they're out of. So basically they're saying that, listen, give me the power, because right now we're seeing banks are saying that, listen, we're going to stop you from investing in crypto because it could be a scam, it could be used for illicit purposes. You know, we're trying to protect you, so we're not going to allow you to deposit crypto and withdraw potential gains in your bank account, because there's a big risk. Now, I don't want you to decide. I don't want the bank to decide for me what is safe. I can make my information is free on the internet right now. We can make up our own minds to say that if this is for us, if this risk is for us, or it's not for us, right? We don't need some billionaires that's already rich telling us what to do when they themselves are doing the same thing they're telling us not to do. It's just that they want to keep the poor and the rich, right? They want to keep that barrier within society. So if everyone has a chance, or had a chance to make a certain level of money, a certain level of wealth for themselves, then we won't need them as much as we do now, or we won't rely on them as much as we do now. So yeah, basically decentralization is getting rid of all these centralized apps, Twitter, YouTube, because we know we've got a new YouTube now, which is called Theta TV, right? That's the new YouTube. And then a person, one of the co-founders of YouTube is actually the creator of Theta. So we see that the world is going decentralized from all these social platforms, and that's a good thing. Goes on to say they don't feel as though they have control over their lives, and they need to be more innovative to provide them with the opportunity to be in control of their lives, he said. So I'm just grateful for Ocean Protocol, and also for this new app. It's called RevPop, right? This new is called RevPop, this new token. I'm going to continue to keep you updated on this crypto RevPop. The testnet has been launched today, so hopefully we hear some more bullish news in weeks to come, right? So guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Make sure Niece's Sweetness, make sure you send over Ethereum just so I can send over those Ethereum to you. So guys, click the notification bell, click the like button, make sure you share this video, and catch you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.